The psychology of success. Decades of research shows that success is not what we often think it is.
There has been considerable research into the psychology of success over the years. Americans tend to define success in outer-directed terms rather than inner-directed ones. Psychologists have advised applying inner-directed measures of success to realize feelings of well-being. While success is primarily defined as the achievement of intention, a secondary definition for the term is the attainment of fame, wealth, or power, a clue to how Americans have largely misinterpreted the concept. Outer-directed measures of success have generally served as the means to determine how successful an individual is or isn't, a practice that has worked to the disadvantage of many of us over the years. Most of us are not famous, wealthy, or powerful after all, and even if one does qualify on any of those dimensions, there are always other people who possess greater quantities of one or more. This model of success has made a good number of Americans feel less successful than they would otherwise feel if more inner-directed measures were used, I believe, and something that has led to much emotional insecurity and psychological angst. We have, for the most part, been using the wrong kind of social currency to gauge or assess success, in other words, a contributing factor in our unimpressive national levels of happiness and well-being. In short, success in America has largely been a failure, I maintain, a curious thing given how much significance we assign to the pursuit of it. There has been a long history of investigating the psychology of success in America that supports such a view. In 1906, Harvard psychologist William James labeled Americans' unbridled ambition as the exclusive worship of the bitch goddess success, and our national disease. Almost a half-century later, Lawrence Kuby, one of the country's leading psychiatrists and psychoanalysts, asserted that many outwardly successful people suffered from unconscious neurotic forces. External success is not an infallible indication of internal health, he told a group of medical professionals at the University of Rochester in 1949. His clinical experience showed that realizing one's professional goals frequently led not to contentment but rather depression.
B.K. Shivani emphasizes that true success comes from inner transformation and self-realization, rather than external achievements like wealth or fame. She believes that focusing on personal growth, inner peace, and spiritual development is key to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Success is not about comparing oneself to others or striving for worldly recognition, but rather about being true to oneself and living in alignment with one's values. Here's a more detailed look at B.K. Shivani's views on success. Inner transformation. B.K. Shivani stresses the importance of inner transformation and self-realization as the foundation of true success. She believes that focusing on becoming a better person, developing positive qualities, and cultivating inner peace leads to a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Self-realization. She emphasizes that understanding one's own true nature and purpose is crucial for success. This involves recognizing one's strengths and weaknesses, understanding one's karmic history, and aligning oneself with the divine plan. Living a meaningful life. B.K. Shivani believes that true success is not about accumulating material possessions or achieving external recognition, but about living a life that is aligned with one's values and purpose. This involves making choices that are aligned with one's inner truth and contributing positively to the world. Focus on the journey, not the destination. She encourages people to focus on the journey of self-discovery and personal growth rather than fixating on the end result. The process of becoming a better person and living a meaningful life is more important than any specific achievement. Inner strength and resilience. B.K. Shivani emphasizes the importance of cultivating inner strength and resilience to overcome challenges and setbacks. She believes that by focusing on one's inner resources and developing a positive mindset, individuals can navigate life's difficulties with greater ease and grace. Karma and divine plan. She acknowledges the role of karma and the divine plan in shaping one's life experiences. She believes that while effort and willpower are important, there is also a deeper, karmic element that influences one's path and success.